Frustrated with wasting your time in the pool because it's not translating into faster times? Well, stick around for the video where I go over 3 big swimming mistakes that people are making and how to correct it.
So let's dive into it.
Trust me, I've done all these mistakes and I'm here to help you learn how to swim more efficiently. The first mistake most people do when they swim is trying to look in front of them. They tilt their head up and that drops their hips, making it harder to swim forward. Although you want to see where you're going when you swim, you have to look down and have a good head position. Otherwise, it's going to make swimming a lot more difficult. This takes a lot of practice to swim straight without knowing exactly where you're going. When you are lap swimming, it's really easy to swim straight. All you have to do is look at the black line at the bottom of the pool, and that will tell you that you're going nice and straight. One thing that I like to tell my athletes to do is to close their eyes while they're swimming. If you swim straight into the lane line, then you know that there's some imbalances that you need to work on. If you're able to swim straight for a couple strokes, this is a really good thing to practice. Look forward to a sighting video in the near future. See what I did there? When your head is high in the water, you can use this as a drill. It's called the Tarzan drill or heads up drill. You basically keep your head above water and you get to watch your entry point of your hands. This way you can know if you're crossing over and wasting time to set up for the right pull. When the head is up higher, you see the hips lower in the water. This creates more drag and makes it harder to swim. Now you can see the swimmer with their head looking down at the bottom of the pool and their hips are a little bit higher, allowing them to swim faster. To piggyback off the first mistake that swimmers make, now we're going to focus on hand entry. The second biggest mistake that people make is their hand entry into the water. They either set it up too far towards midline or too far away from midline, causing them not to have an efficient pull. If it is too far in front of you, you have to waste a lot of time to set up to have the right pull. If it's too far out to the side, then you're not getting an optimal pull and you're not using the muscles that are really important for swimming. Here you can see a crossover stroke, and if you were to put a timer here, it would take a half a second more per stroke in order to set up your pull phase of your swim. Good hand entry consists of 3 major components. 1, you're gonna enter right where your shoulder is, not in front of it, not way out to the side. 2, you're gonna slice the water, not splash or create a lot of turbulence right in front of you. And 3, you're gonna rotate with your hips to reach out in front of you and engage your big lat muscle to have an efficient pull. The third biggest mistake that people make is kicking with their knees and not their hips. Efficient kicking utilizes your hip and quad muscles to move you forward. This also helps with balance in the water. This improved body position allows you to swim easier. Knowing is half the battle. Now you have to implement them in your next swim and swims. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was an elite swimmer. Make sure to keep in mind 3 big things. Keep your head down, enter where your shoulder is, and kick from your hips. Thank you for sticking around to the end. Here's a dad joke for you. How do pirates measure the distance they swim? In yards.